And staying in Israel, a dose of startup news. An Israeli company is revolutionizing bicycles. BC Bike was started 5 years ago with a simple vision: make bicycles easier to maintain, easier to fix by getting rid of the classic chain and gear model altogether. That's right, a chainless bicycle. With me now in studio is Ziv Brosh. He is the founder of BC Bike. To tell us more, he also brought the bike with us. It's here in studio. Ziv, there is a very popular show, Game of Thrones, the most popular show ever, and one of the main characters, she was known as the Breaker of Chains. You are the real-life breaker of chains. How do you create a bicycle? Everyone thinks of a bicycle, and they have the same classic image of the chain between the wheels. How do you get rid of that and keep it a bicycle?
Okay, so the idea was put in my head some 20 years ago to do a hydraulic bicycle. 5 years ago, I got up all my smart friends. We put together a team and decided to really give it a go. And again, the idea is very simple. When you pedal, you're actually putting oil in a pump which goes through the frame to the wheel. In the wheel, there's a hydraulic motor that turns. The trick here is that in the motor, you can change gear, and it's continuous. Now, with this new last version we have now, we also added, which is what the world needs today, an electric motor to assist you. So now we have electricity. So we actually have in this bicycle, as much as we know it's the only one in the world, automatic continuous gear. So
okay, so I'm not a scientist, but like the basic of this is you pedal and it puts a little bit of oil into it's hydraulics.
It's hydraulic, yeah.
Okay.
This is how we get rid of the chain. So when you go on the bike, you just pedal. You don't do anything. You don't switch gear, and it tells automatically if you're going downhill or uphill. It changed the gear, and it's so smooth that you don't really feel the change of the gear.
Why is this?
No maintenance. That's the second most important.
Why is this necessary?
Okay, it's necessary because we found out that a lot of people are afraid of the issues of the chain, of the maintenance, of the chain falling. You get your pants dirty and so on. So with this,
these are classic experiences of riding a bike. Everyone has that same, your pant leg gets ripped in the chain and your hands
Sorry, I'm taking this classic from you. So yes, that's the thing. And what we are doing now is we have some amazing investors that joined us in the last 3-4 years, like Professor Dan Ariely, Joshua Levenberg, an Israeli investor that's well known, Eitan Yochananov, the owner of the Yochananov. These are all people that believe that we are really going to change the world.
So in the new prototype, which we have here, I mean, you've added now this electric assist. So what do you do now? What's the next step? I mean, you're a startup with this incredible idea. You have this incredible bike. How do you continue to grow? How do you get yourself marketed around the world?
Okay, so we're doing now a crowdfunding process. We are on the platform now. We are actually selling shares in the company. We already have 300 people that joined us in the last few weeks. We are now just past the 2.1 million shekels in this crowdfunding. It's on Fundit platform. So if you look Fundit chainless bicycle, you'll find it. And we are aiming, it will be done in 10 days. And then the next step will be to get into production.
And you want to be able to mass produce and sell this in America, in Europe? You want
America, Europe, of course, Israel. But yeah, mainly America and Europe. It's a urban commuting. It's not a mountain bike or anything. It's where this industry is now going.
And basically people who ride to work. You can ride to work and not have to worry about it breaking or getting dirty or ripping your pants or any of that stuff.
Exactly. And that's where the world is going now. The last mile, and, mobility, urban mobility, clean mobility. Bicycle is the perfect solution. And
what's the experience like? It feels just like a bicycle?
Yeah, you can see in the movie we put it's you go on it, and I had all this investor came a few days ago to test it, and they said it's unbelievable. It feels like when you're changing from a shift car to automatic car. The first feeling is, wow, this is so easy.
Yeah,
it's smooth. There's no issues, and you don't need to do anything. It just goes.
Incredible. All right, we have it here. We tried to do in the commercial break a way so we could ride the bike around the studio. Didn't work out in this time, but we'll do a field piece maybe, and then we'll be able to really get our hands dirty with this thing. Can you still do the thing if you're a kid, put the bicycle, the card to make noise? You could, in America, there's a thing with baseball cards. You put them in the wheels, and it makes noise as the wheels go around. Everyone has a great bike story. It's a bike.
It's a bike. That's the same. But if you want a nice story, one of the huge American North American company traded in Canada, Jewish company that has a lot of bike companies under them. They saw the video that we put a couple of years ago and he came to Israel and he said, I want to meet this guy.
Very good.
And Israeli, he met me and he saw this and he said, well, that's going to change the world.
Thank you so much, Ziv, for being with us. Incredible product you have here. Great to have you on the show, and best of luck with the fundraising.